Alright, for the next set we like to do is a coon dirt hole. We're here in like a nice opened up hardwood, and they like to go up in these trees and sleep, so we're going to do a nice dirt hole set at the base of this tree here, and I'll go through step by step and show you how we do it. Alright, next set we're going to use this 1.5. It's got the reversed dog style there. At first I didn't know how I felt about those, but this year I decided I would go ahead and give them a shot, and I really like how they work. You can still night latch them. You would just do it on the dog now instead of putting it on the pan itself. So, first things first, we gotta clear out a nice spot to put this trap. Now we're just gonna dig our hole. Okay, now we got that. Take your trap, get it set. Alright, now we got our trap set. Now for staking, just like I do in all my videos, you can use your 12, I believe that's 12-inch. Well, the cable part itself is 12 inches. You can use a 12-inch Berkshire disposable cable stake, or you can use your 18-inch rebar stake. The way this one's set up, I can't even put a rebar on it because it has that big loop. I would have to use the Berkshire stake, but this is 2 days before the season starts, so I'm not going to actually stake it in. This is just a how-to, a little tutorial. So, say that's staked in now. Take your trap, firmly place it down in there. It's not as crazy as coyote and fox. They're very picky about their traps. Now you can push some of this around the edge. Edge in there. Coon are very smart, but they're just not the same as fox and coyote. Fox and coyote are very, very shy and scared and skittish. Coons just barge right in, being your trash bins, disturbing everything. Now, like I did in my other video, you take your leaf, push it right up underneath there. Keeps a lot of dirt out of underneath your pan there. Take your sifter. If this dirt seems to be pretty dry, fairly. If I was setting this, I'd probably have a little peat moss, and I'd put it down underneath the trap first, and then I'd put a little over top, and then I'd put this over top to blend it in. That peat moss can last for several days, even in the rain. I've used it a lot last year. I like the way it came out, and I used that flake antifreeze in there. Really. Alright, there's your pan right there. That set is almost done. Now all we have to do is dig out the dirt hole itself. For coon, I'm just going to use, I'll just use the rebar and make the dirt hole. They don't really need a monstrous hole. Push that in there. Enough to put a little dirt hole visual, as I call it. Good size. Something's been living in there. He's coming out into the trap area. Pack that in. Perfect. Now it's time to do the baiting and the lures. So take your gloves off. I'll just take a little piece of cotton. Shove this cotton right down in that hole. Now we're going to take our bait. I like to use this. I believe it's pronounced Marciads or something, lures and stuff. This is a coon bait. Just smells like a berry blend, some kind of a wild berry, which everybody knows coons love that. Take a nice glob of that, get it on. Take a nice glob and get it on your thing, and then you shove it down in that hole. But I'm not really going to need to do much of that. This is for demonstration purposes. Put that in there. Actually, I usually put that before the little dirt hole visual, but it doesn't really matter. It's not going to block that anyway. Now, this is a scent cover-up, raccoon urine. It's not actually made for this. It's made for like hunting or something covering up, but it works perfect for this. If a boar coon's coming out and he smells that, he's going to be curious. I just spray a little bit on each side of it, and I'll take like a little log or something and usually put a backing behind the trap. There, now we have a backing. That really helps to cover it up. Get them walking where you want them. And you know, we already got some of that urine on there. And one more thing, this trap set is done. One more thing I gotta mention, if you're setting a lot of traps and it's in an area you're not too sure of where you put them, use this stuff. You do not want to lose those traps. They're expensive. And you're gonna be losing fur money if you gotta buy new traps every year. So that's the coon dirt hole set. We'll move on to the next set. If you guys haven't seen our dog-proof coon trapping video, you need to go check that out right now and make sure to subscribe.